So we are just gonna come out here and water some of our plants and our seeds. I've got my son helping me. I'll show you inside the greenhouse. So it's been a week and 1 day, and our basil is coming up nice. We've got a cucumber coming up. Oh, it's hot in here. Our Swiss chard is coming up. Our broccoli is coming up. Romaine lettuce is coming up. That tomato plant died. We have some of our cat grass coming up. You can see it right there. I don't see any rosemary yet. No dragon salad yet. Nothing here. It's our spearmint and our chamomile. But down here, our sunflowers coming up, and our beans. Look, we got a little tiny peppermint coming up, and some oregano. Those weren't there yesterday. Here's our cool little water sprayer we found at Walmart for $6. Easy.
Comes out fast when you just pump through.
Well, get it further away then. So our yard is starting to look really nice. We just mowed on Sunday. We already need to mow again. I still want to do something with these fences. And we still have some like wildflowers to plant. Bring that to the front so we can water the front flowers, Parker. That over there is an apple tree. Straight ahead. Parker had a good idea. We'll get that doghouse out of here and maybe fence this whole area off and put some flowers and stuff back here. Maybe keep all our pots once we have to move the seat, you know, to bigger pots. This would be a good area. Get sun and shade. So we're just gonna water our front flowers. Bring this trash can inside.
How much water do you want in this one?
So this weekend we're gonna we'll prune these because these are okay, but we're gonna get in here and clean it up and probably plant our wildflowers in here. Or I might plant them up front. Might look pretty over there. We gotta get some birdseed. We put birdseed in those, but then the squirrels eat it all. And that tree is really pretty once it starts blooming. Then our neighbors are getting their big old garden ready. They had their zucchini last year, and their lettuce was so good. They let us just come pick whatever we wanted. So yeah, today's Wednesday, and I thought I would make the kids some cookies. I haven't made cookies in a couple weeks. My selfie stick came, and of course I'm not even using it because I'm lazy. But I was going to talk to you about how we're going to start budgeting and trying to save money and be more frugal. So I might send the kids to the park when they're done with their classes, and maybe that'll give me like 30 minutes to myself to be able to talk to you guys, and then I'll meet them there. We'll see. Okay, I've got 4 kids at the park and 2 kids doing schoolwork right now, so I have a few minutes. I just wanted to touch base with you about kind of what's going on in our household right now. So as many of you know, if you followed my channel for a while, my husband was on disability. Disability ended, got it back for a month, it ended again. It's just been what's the word I'm looking for? Just all over the place. We moved from California to here last June to Idaho, where we are now. Cost of living is a lot cheaper. We really like it. When he took a job as a school bus driver, but he was able to do that while he was on disability because they only make like $900 a month. So obviously that's not enough to live on. We are a family of 8. I do have a stepson, but he lives still in California. He's 19. So we are family 8. So I have 6 kids living here at the moment. The oldest is 14, the youngest is 5. And when disability ended, he had to get a job. And thankfully, he got hired with 2 places while this whole COVID thing was going on. He got hired at Sam's Club and he got hired driving for Coca-Cola. So he picked the Coca-Cola job because it pays more. So he gets paid $16 an hour. And our rent is, I think, $13.60 because we have to pay like a pet rent every month, which is ridiculous because our dog is like 5 pounds, but it is what it is. And we have a Kohl's credit card, which I want to keep because you get such amazing deals with the Kohl's cash and the coupons. I like to keep the Kohl's card, especially like when there's back to school shopping or the kids need some new shoes or something. So we have a Kohl's card, we have a Home Depot card, which I like if there's an emergency and something breaks or, you know, we can replace it. And then we have a Sam's Club card, which we haven't used yet. And then we have a Capital One card, which we just paid off. So I don't know if we're going to cancel that one or keep it or not. But and then we have a car payment is $320 a month. He's supposed to get a settlement, and with everything going on, because he has to fly to California for court because he was injured on the job. With everything going on, California's still pretty much shut down. That it'll still probably be a while until we see that money. But when we do get it, we will be paying off either almost all of our vehicle or most of it. We have 2 cars, and the one car we owe nothing on. And he was actually thinking about selling that one and paying cash for like a used truck because the weather here, you almost need 4-wheel drive and the car's really not safe. I mean, it works, but you get stuck in stuff. Anyway. Okay, so we have been at $16 an hour. I mean, that probably doesn't seem like a lot of money, but the rent's not as high here, and we have really been trying to live as frugal as possible. That's why we paid down a lot of our credit card when we got the stimulus check. And we bought a greenhouse, as you guys all saw, and our seeds you saw are already sprouting. So we're just trying to be as sustainable as we possibly can. I've been following a lot of frugal channels and reading a lot of books on frugality and just how to save money and just live comfortably on a small income. So he probably, because he does work more than 8 hours a day, it seems like every day he has overtime. So I think we're going to be making around $2,500 a month. We have cut off some of our TV stuff. We don't have cable. We got rid of my 2 older kids' cell phone. We got a different internet plan. That's like $50 cheaper a month, so that's good. We were able to get help with our power bill. They were helping low-income families right now because of everything going on in this area. So they actually paid our whole power bill. So that was an extra $300 that we were able to save. And I try to shop as simple as we can. Our pantry is well stocked. I bake a lot from scratch, and we eat a lot of beans, we eat a lot of rice, we eat a lot of potatoes. We do eat meat. We used to be plant-based, but we're not anymore. But I only try to cook meat like twice a week because I know they say the meat factories are closing down. I mean, that doesn't really scare me because I know how to make so many dishes where you don't need meat. So I typically only cook it like twice a week, and that like saves a lot of money on groceries. We don't have a shortage of eggs or anything here, so we eat a lot of eggs. I just try to I'll make bread once a week, and so that helps, and I don't have to buy. I do have a large family, so it's hard for me to keep up. I would have to make bread every single day, and I don't really have the time for that. But I can get 2 loaves a week, and we can use it for toast or with like dinner, and then save the store-bought bread for like if they want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Also, what helps our grocery budget is the schools here do a free lunch program right now. So we go we utilize that like 3 times a week so the kids can get lunch there. They get breakfast and lunch. A lot of times the breakfast stuff, they use it as like a snack, which is fine because I usually will make pancakes or something for breakfast. But I try to spend between $500 and $800 a month. Lately, it's been right around $600 a month for our groceries, which I think is good for a family of 8 and him making $16 an hour. We're gonna come up with the budget. He's been tired, my husband, so we haven't sat down and really made a budget yet, but we need to. I mean, right now, we only have like the normal kind of bills. I think there's a little bit on our Kohl's card. I don't think there's anything on our Sam's Club card. There's not, because we haven't used it yet. And then we paid off the Capital One. I think he might have something on the Home Depot. I don't remember. If it is, it's not a lot. And then like our car payment, obviously our insurance and our internet. And then I think our phone, we're trying to find a different phone plan. We have Sprint right now and they're just expensive. I think for both our phones, we're paying like $140 or $150. I'm locked in a contract. He's not. So I don't know. I'm trying to I need to research that because we could probably bring that down. I don't think we need to have the unlimited minutes. I mean, I don't go anywhere. So anyway, yeah, I mean, we're doing it. I follow my favorite YouTuber right now is Coffee with Kate, and she's got great tips and great ideas. And even before the COVID thing happened, even when my husband made really good money, he used to be an electrician. That's how he got hurt. We shopped at thrift stores. I love thrift stores. I find all kinds of cool things. In fact, when we moved from California to here, we sold everything. We just took a little tiny trailer up with basically our clothes and like our televisions and stuff. We didn't even have beds. Like I got rid of everything. Our furniture was kind of junky, so I didn't want to pay to move stuff that I didn't really want. So they have really nice thrift stores here. So we furnished our whole house for under $300. The only new thing, that's the other credit card we have. We bought a bed and he did put that on a credit card with the Mattress Firm or something, which I didn't want to do, but he wanted to do it, and it is a really comfortable bed. So that's the other one I couldn't remember. Basically that's the only new thing that we bought. But and the bunk beds I got from Walmart really cheap for the kids. That's it. Everything else you see in our house, like our dressers and I have 2 bookshelves from Amazon, but they were like $20. Our chairs, our kitchen table, everything is from thrift stores or finding on like OfferUp or Craigslist. Everything's used, and it's not great, but I try to make our house look cute. I put a lot of house plants up to put some color because we're not supposed to paint here. If we do, we have to paint it back, and I'm sorry, I'm too lazy. We're hoping that we're here for another year, and I'm hoping that maybe we can buy a house soon once he starts working more steady hours and, build up our credit a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the lowdown. We don't go out to eat. Once in a while, we will use a McDonald's coupon for the $1 fries. That's pretty much it. That's our eating out. We sometimes have date night, but since everything's been closed, we haven't been able to do that. We'll have date night at home a lot. I'll get like pot stickers or just something fun for me and him, and we'll just have date night here in our bedroom. I actually have a video about that. But yeah, we don't eat out. We don't just buy whatever. We try to eat clean and simple, and like I'll bake cookies from scratch, and once in a while I'll buy Hot Pockets for the kids, but it's like maybe once a month, and if they're on coupon at like Sam's Club or something. Yeah, I don't have like a really expensive makeup routine or spend a lot of money on like beauty products. A lot of times, like if I run out of lotion, I'll just use like coconut oil or something on my skin. Vitamin E oil or jojoba oil. Just simple. I cut my own hair. My husband cuts the boys' hair. My youngest daughter and my 12-year-old want bangs, and it's easy for me to cut my bangs because I've had them forever, so they're already there, but they don't have bangs, so I have to look up and see how to do that because I don't want to mess up their hair, because the haircut places are not open yet here. Our library opened, so I was really excited. I got a pile of books. I got the Tightwad Gazette, which Coffee with Kate recommended. So when the library opened, we were there yesterday. I found out they opened, and I was like, we have to go get my books I have on hold. So I have that book, and oops, I'll show you the other ones I got. I got 10,000 Ways to Live Large on a Small Budget. So I'm excited to read these. Frugal Living for Dummies, since we're new to this, and Depression Era Recipes. Just wanted to look through this, and looks fun. We're actually really not new to frugal living. I feel like since we've been married, we've always kind of not struggled, but we've never had like an abundance of money. He went to school for 5 years to be an electrician. And when he journeyed out, we moved, because we were living in Southern California, we moved to the Bay Area to be closer to my stepson. And he was making like $54 an hour, which is great money. But the cost of living is so incredibly high there. We were paying $2,500 for our house, and he had to commute because even at 54, we couldn't live like in the Bay Area. So he had to commute, and it was about a 45-minute drive, but with traffic, it took him 2 hours to get there in the mornings and sometimes 3.5 hours to get home at night. And he was tired, like we weren't seeing him. It was awful. And then he fell and got hurt really bad and went on disability. And we realized real quick that disability was not going to cover cost of living there. And that's why we decided to move. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I just trying to be really careful and mindful where our money goes. The kids are kind of getting into it now. They're excited about the garden, and they have different ideas. And thankfully, my kids do not mind hand-me-downs. And my oldest daughter, she's 14, she loves shopping at thrift stores, and she has her own unique style. So I am grateful for that. Even like backpacks and lunch pails, I will find at thrift stores, and you can find really good ones. So I do like to use the Kohl's because I don't like buying used shoes because everybody's feet are different. And so I do really like having the Kohl's card for things like that. And plus, like, I found a jacket for myself. It was an $80 jacket, and I got it, not even kidding you, for $20. And it's really nice. It's a really heavy winter coat. And I used my Kohl's cash and the credit card, and got it for $20. Plus, because the winter season is over, so they want to get rid of everything. So yeah, I'm excited. Like, I can't wait to just have a huge garden. Right now we have to do container garden in case we move. I want to be able to take it with us. Just living simple. Like, I love it. I think it's the way to go. And I'm a homebody anyway, so I don't need to go out and do a bunch of stuff. So, and also, like, every paycheck we put a big chunk in savings, and we have most of our stimulus check too. We use some of it to pay off the credit card, and the greenhouse was, I think, $80. But we put a huge chunk in our savings. A lot of people recommend to pay yourselves first and then pay your bills and things. So that's a great tip. And as far as like vacations and stuff like that, we really can't afford like vacations. I would like to drive to California and see my family, but I don't know when that will happen. But we have a lot of great parks here that are free, and we're within walking distance to them, and we have a community pool. And so for all 8 of us for the whole summer, it's $160. I'm not sure if they're opening the pool. I hope they do. I don't know if they're opening it this summer. But we do lots of walks. We do bike rides. Just simple stuff. And the kids are okay with that. We go and rent a movie from Redbox, and we have a movie night at home. Once in a great while, we'll go to the movies as a family. Usually, people will gift us movie theater tickets for like Christmas or birthdays, which is great because then we can give our kids an experience. So, same thing with like going out to eat as a family. That's usually the only time I go out to eat. Like for Christmas, my mom gifted us Red Robin, like $150, and so we got to eat out twice at Red Robin, and my dad gifted us a $50 gift card to Pizza Hut. So that's how we eat out as a family. Like, our family knows that those are the kind of things that we really like receiving for the holidays. I mean, they still get like toys and clothes and books and stuff too. So, but yeah, that's what we do for fun. Anyways, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Chicken tendies. Oh, and also if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. If you've been following this a long time, you'll notice that my channel is kind of changing. It's not so, I used to do everyday vlogs of my kids and stuff, but they've changed the guidelines now. And so half the time if I post videos and my kids are on it a lot, people can't comment, they turn it off. It really sucks. Because I do like the family vlogs, because my kids and me, I like to go back and watch them. They're memories. It's great. So you probably won't be seeing as many of those. I might even change our channel name or just make a new channel. I'm not sure. But if you're wondering what the shift is, that's why, because I'd like to be able to build a community and talk to people, and I can't. When I show the kids, they turn my comment section off, which I know they're trying to protect, and it just, I don't know, it sucks. Anyway, if you have any questions or you want to know more about like how we do things, or like exactly what we spend, or I use a lot of homemade cleaners. I did some homemade laundry detergent and it was okay. Right now I have store-bought laundry detergent. If you want to know any of that stuff, or what kind of videos you would like to see, like if you want to see the kind of food we buy more, or I don't know, just comment and let me know. Okay, bye guys.